Hi, everyone. Welcome to ZSR. Today we have a 12 MQ match. This is the winner's bracket semifinals between Marco and Alexander HD. Tracking today we have Veva and Carliana. And on comms we have Emo Soda and Lee Harold, and they will take it from here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more ZSR. We have Master Quest this time around.
Yes, it's the first tournament that has been put on by me and a couple other people. It was a lot of fun putting this one together. Really simple. It's just what the last season, S8, S7. I don't even know which
S8.
number we're on. S8. Okay. Yeah, it's that. Just 12 Master Quest dungeons. So all Master Quest. I put 12 MQ in the title of the tournament just to because RSL, other formats use some number of MQ. So not to confuse anybody. Plus, it sounds cool. But anyway, hope you're all excited for this one. Should be a pretty good race. It is Tanjo. No. Marco. My bad. Tanjo's on the other side of the bracket. Marco versus Alex HD. What do you think about this matchup, Lee?
Well, it's going to be an interesting one, since I know that Marco definitely has the execution advantage. There's always a potential for things to swing, depending on where each of our runners go. But in terms of execution, I think Marco definitely has the advantage here, because he's been doing this for much longer. And we're off. Wait, never mind.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that was strange. But yes. Now we're off. Whoops.
Shadow Med Epona starts?
Yeah. Dodongo's Cavern, Water Temple, Shadow Temple, Goron City's Foolish, Jabu Jabu's Belly, Spirit Temple.
Death Mountain Trail and GTG are both foolish.
Oh, GTG being foolish is actually quite
That's
big, because
yeah.
GTG is often very check dense, and with early Epona song, that means there's a lot more checks that have been removed from the pool.
That's true. A lot of that you would have with Epona start here.
You have like 5 checks normally that are like very early on if you have an Epona start in Master Quest.
Royal Tomb is Prelude. Thank you, chat. Pretty good one. See where ZL is. See what's at Windmill here. Both players going to CAC. Just a real classic start. Ooh, Alex is going for some money here. This is a strat I like a lot. If you're just going to buy a shield anyway. Refills your wallet after the shield buy. Rather than Marco, he's kind of just going straight for the checks right now. It's got, again, like you said, an execution lead here. He's already built a buffer of 15, 20 seconds right now. Not that it really matters. They're just both going to do CAC, and from there it kind of really diverges a lot of the time.
There's a big
an
chest
item here though. Yeah.
And Minuet is on Ocarina of Time, so there is potential for logical AD depending on where Saria's song is. Well, no, it's not, because Forest Temple is a stone. Never mind. Forget I said anything. It's dead.
Yeah, just a kind of a troll item there. Zora Tunic can be good, MQ especially. You don't know if you're going to get that many hearts, so something like Water Temple, you want to make sure you can do the middle room.
Yeah, if you're like a central pillar first kind of person, that definitely helps a lot, because you're going to be descending in the water a lot longer than in the normal version of Water Temple.
Yeah.
But you don't have any enemies to fight. You could just ignore them.
Yeah, there's definitely some items that get a lot better in Master Quest versions of the dungeons. Slingshot comes to mind. Song of Time. Ooh, a bow is on 50 skulls, though.
That is...
Could be the first. We don't know.
Yeah, but very unlikely. And well, magic is required for Fire Temple, and depending on where the big key is in Water Temple. Even though fire is a stone, there may be potential for for going into stone dungeons anyways, even if it's not AD.
Yeah, I'd be pretty hard pressed not to go into Deku, just like at all. But I think somebody like Marco definitely would just skip Deku in that situation. Depends on where Kakuri Sword is, of course. Need to find that before they get access to Deku Tree.
Yeah. And since this is Season 8 settings, the light arrows can't be in Ganon's castle. As light arrows in the Shadow and Spirit medallions lock the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, definitely a cool change in S8. Carried over to this tournament. What are your thoughts on bridge settings?
I don't really care for it. I much prefer like the more casino-y. Yeah.
Alex getting hit there.
Yeah, Dompe's always been a bit of a troll.
Yeah, very easily to lose a lot of time here. 47 for Marco. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's always a solid time.
Ooh, magic.
Seeing magic this early is always a good thing in Master Quest.
Yeah, a lot more magic locked things, especially water and shadow, and fire. Thankfully, fire is a stone, so we might not have to do that, but it does open a lot of checks once we get a source of fire.
Yep.
It looks like Marco's going to go child here. And we'll see where Alex goes. I think he could go river.
There is potential.
Death Mountain Trail being foolish, so...
Yeah, you could just ignore the checks there.
Yeah, pretty nice. Otherwise, I would be more tempted to at least look on top of DC, something like that. But same thing for river. You can just kind of go look, even if you don't get the items. Maybe a lot of logical information that you get from that.
Yeah.
And gonna go for market on Marco's side. I like this play a lot. Get your density out. Get your 3-song.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of don't have any other. It's just the base kind of route here.
It's either Zora's River or it's a trip to the forest. Yeah, that looks more like a river play.
Yeah, this is definitely a play I would expect from him. He was in my group, so I feel like I know a little bit more about his play style than I would somebody else, but definitely got me, though. And Tanjo. I did beat Tanjo, though. But it was by 6 seconds? Then you had to play Rob Dog twice and beat him by 10 seconds or less both times. It's pretty thrilling on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah.
And Tanjo's just waiting for the winner of this match. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And we have 3 hints here, so it could be anything for Wath, always, or sometimes hints here. And thankfully this is not foolish, so there's always potential of something being here. Skull Mask is nothing, so that can easily be skipped.
Good hint.
Since there are occasions where that will be in a very awful spot to be hinted, and it'll take a very long time for someone to actually do it. Ice Cavern to Twin Rova. There's always that potential that it's simply just, well, there's a strength on Talon. That's nice.
Wow.
But it could just be Requiem on Serenade.
No items though in River.
Dead Hand
Three
has
good
a
hints though.
bloopy and a small key, which means that can easily be skipped.
And Bolero at Epona. Okay.
That's a free song for Marco when he becomes an adult again.
And there's the child play from Alex.
Yep. I think it'll be like nighttime market by the when he's there. Oh, Mirror Shield. Interesting. Could also be like a hook shot in Ice Cavern as well.
Could be a lot of things in ice right now. I wouldn't really weigh that hint too heavily. You can't even go there without a ladder, hover, or something like that. So, I think he's just gonna stick to his route here, see where the spawn is.
Nice.
All right, pretty good spawn, honestly. Can just route in market nighttime way later than he would otherwise have to. So, and you're kind of stuck there without a warp song, just Bolero right now. So, wonder if Alex will fall into that trap, like route in market, save quit, and now he's in market and has to later go back adult. Could fall into that pitfall there.
And since it was just barely nighttime,
oh,
it does give him extra checks though, or at least one extra check, depending on.
I
what
guess so. I mean,
he has.
He doesn't even have Bolero himself though, because he hasn't been to Lamon yet. So,
yeah. Oh, that dog was really, really close.
Gonna have to wait out the time of day cycle here, no matter what.
All right, let's see what's on Richard's mama. Aw. Probably gonna read the 2 hints to kill the time of day. Oh, the other copy of Skull Mask. Nothing in Mito's house.
Bit of a slow start for both players here. Not really any items found except magic. Strength as well. Mirror Shield, I guess. Not really relevant at the moment, but... bomb bag missing. Slingshot missing. Kukuri sword missing. Oh, what was that?
Bow on the Storm's Frogs.
On Frogs 1?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that puts a bit more pressure on the... Kind of more agonizing wait here for time of day knowing that. Like, it could just be at Lon Lon from his point of view, so... Not that he could really get there anyway. Needs to get a scale, bomb bag, shoe, something to get access to River before he can get that bow. So it's that or 50 skulls, though. Looking a bit more likely than 50 skulls.
Of course. But since there's a lot of bomb chew packs running around, there's always a chance of picking up one of those.
Marcus making his way through Lost Woods, doing Ocarina minigame here. It's the hover boots, okay. Can do a bit of work with that.
Oh yeah. That leaves a lot of the adult luck. Some of the stuff that requires adult, like say the fortress roof, and perhaps getting to Goron City faster.
Yeah, it's still not totally relevant at the moment, though. Goron City is foolish, and so is Death Mountain Trail. So it's really just for the crater wall check right now.
Yeah. With the Goron City stuff, you could just get to Lost Woods more quickly. At least as adults.
It's our hard required, though, for Shadow.
Yeah.
See what the song is here in just a few seconds on Marco's side.
Yep. And Alex just sent a chicken into the Shadow Realm. And Song of Time.
Song of Time, hey. Best song in MQ.
Yes.
At least compared to non-MQ.
Yeah.
Kind of essay if you're used to that.
Where it's either just for Fire and Spirit Temple skulls, or just the river chest / toilet. Oh, Jabu to Baronade.
Second.
Lost Woods to Evil's Bane. There were hover boots.
Yeah. Can't really nail that quite yet. See if he gets the bridge scrub here. I assume he does. Yep.
Yep.
So we'll see what's on Bolero now. Could be interesting. Could just be a lot of back and forth. Oh, yeah. We don't know what this is yet. We do know that Skull Mask is dead, though.
Mm-hmm.
Wallet. Okay. I mean, that's basically a bomb bag at this point. Just fill up your wallet and go to Fortress, right?
Maybe it's hinting towards something in Fire Temple. With the light arrows. That was...
Ooh, okay, there's
bomb bag.
a bomb bag anyway. Well, that's cool too.
It's so obviously Fire Temple.
I mean, it could be any. There's so many bomb lock checks, so I'd expect them to go to DC at this point with Bolero, plus a few checks along the way. Not too bad. Your save quits bag at market, so. And looks like he is going to go fill up the wallet. You know, a little bit more for bomb game. Thankfully, his time of day does not matter. Ooh, getting moted there on Alex's side. Unfortunate. Ooh, just gets the reset. I think he saved already, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Yeah, a little painful on WeVC.
I mean, they both play on WeVC.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 rupees for the first prize. Oh, it happened again.
Ooh. Yeah, probably a little frazzled at this point, I would imagine. When you're playing against Marco, I don't know. It just feels... At some point, all these mistakes will come back to haunt them, right? So... At this point, not too much is gained on Marco's side at this point. Mainly just the bomb bag, but Alex is heading to CAC. So we can do chickens. Alright. Not what I would have chosen, but...
We rush chickens all day. It's only 3
He does have the strength, right? So, going up DMT through to Lost Woods seems okay.
Yeah, you can open the path and then just make it easier to go between that. It's a lot easier as adults, because just play Bolero, because you're never going to get Minuet unless you just decide to do Forest, Fire, and Deku.
And there's the going back adult play from Marco. Like that a lot. Not really messing too much around. Nothing but love from Andrew.
Andrew and her chickens. Alright. Definitely going up to Lost Woods through this method. I endorse this.
Nice song chain here. Requiem from Bolero. Checking the top of the crater. Doesn't look like anything. You'll get another look, though.
Now I'm curious on what that path is. Probably a second strength or a hook shot. It's probably the hook shot then.
Nice Goron tunic on top of the crater. Doesn't
Very
have
well
to
played.
reload the area. Yeah. It's a nice re-equip there with the mirror shields. Gonna need that eventually.
And Child DC is actually not too bad to do, at least in Master Quest. So if Alex does pick up a bomb bag, he might actually go into DC as Child. Like, there's no real cost to it in Master Quest compared to it in the regular version. Since you could just start your route from all the way up top and go make your way down. So I'm gonna see if that's exactly what he does, since that would also give him one chest that Marco's not able to get right now as an adult, since he lacks a fire source.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake from Marco. I don't know why he's even checking Goron City here.
Yeah, it's a good question. Maybe he's looking for something out of logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe choose as well. A lot of hearts. Heart container. Oh, Storms is on Burning Tack. Okay. That's definitely bow locked, I'm certain.
Water, Shadow, and Jabu. We don't have Nocturne yet. Okay. Oh, not connected to DC. Okay. Seems a bit aggressive. I think he wants to nail down the Bane path, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, another big item here. And the repeat hint. Aw,
nothing. Yeah, not relevant. No scrubs are on, so... Both almost playing Saris at the same time. Different names. Cool. Alex just about to pick up the bomb bag. Also, nice rupee total from Marco.
Yes. It won't be nice for much longer, though. Ah, Frogs 2 is dead. Got it.
Yeah, there's lights. Okay.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. It's what I usually expect most of the time when it's like a Bane hint.
Yeah. But there's always that time where it just leads to a big trail. health.
Interesting that he skipped the Goron City's second maze chest. That was also a heart. Once he got to 5 hearts, but then he just picked that one up. Maybe he changed his mind on something.
Not quite sure why he picked up that heart, but you know.
ZL on Minuet. Okay. Nice to be in logic there. Peek into Spirit Temple. Has a few checks, although can only get one right now. Sun Song, okay.
Good for one check at least.
No hooks yet.
I'm still certain that that bow is locked behind another bow. As in
Well,
the bow
now they can get the bow on Frog's one. Although I think, do they both know about that?
I thought it was Burning Cack that had that.
Burning Cack has oh right, has the Slugstorms. Okay, so we're back on maybe for 50 skulls or something else.
Probably something else.
Yeah. Yeah, no hooks yet? That'd be awful if it was 50, but crazier things have happened.
I'm gonna say it. It's one of the hooks is an ice cavern. And there's a bomb chew in DC Ferry.
That's nice. Maybe now he's finally gonna go to DC? I just don't know why he didn't go like before. 'Cause he hasn't checked River. I don't know. We get just so many checks in DC, and it's faster than normal. So,
yeah, and you could do them almost as quickly as playing, either going in as child, but
right.
You do have access to one check that you can't get to as an adult without QPA, which is banned.
Yeah, imagine Din's being on that check in DC. You need a stick for.
Yeah, that would be the worst.
I've had that happen before. I've definitely had that happen before. It's as bad as it sounds.
If there's something big on there, that does give Alex an advantage if he goes in as child. But if he saves it for adult, then he'll just be a bit further behind from Marco.
In terms of items that he's acquired, he's not really too far behind anymore.
Yeah.
It's really just a couple of songs now on Marco's side, and Marco's now in DC doing checks, so clock's kind of ticking on Alex here. Ooh, a first big chest, rather, in DC is a scale. That's pretty good.
Nice. And it could be just strength locked.
Yep. So completely in logic scale. Definitely would be interested in doing Domain Lake, if nothing else. It's a lot of good checks. And good hints, too. Pretty hint positive down in South Hyrule. Good route infield, too, if you're feeling fancy. They really don't have to worry about time of day with suns. Even without that, they have the spawn, so things are looking pretty good for him, routing-wise, for both players.
Yeah.
It's really just Alex did a river. And that's pretty much the only difference at this point. Besides the songs. I'm sure on Marco's side, he's probably hoping to find like a bomb, or not a bomb, a bow rather, the third bow in here.
Because the best. It would be
Best place for it right
find
now.
both.
Yeah.
So it's possible that that 1 on 50 is locked behind one of the bows, but I'm pretty sure that the one on Frogs 1 is also locked behind a bow.
Oh, just for those dungeons. It's possible. It's also possible that it's not. I think. Just be like insta BK and water. Shadow, I don't think there's anything
on that one. There isn't a Pierre, so you kind of do logically have to get that to shoot those bomb flowers with the bow. But you can still get away with bomb chews.
Biggest thing right now is the lack of hooks. They need both hooks pretty badly.
Oh yeah. At least it's easy to tell in this room that Marco's in, whether it's a big chest or not.
Yeah, you know immediately. It's pretty nice. They got a bomb pickup here from the Armos. Good call.
Oh.
I like that for the MQ version of this dungeon. We're only getting one bomb drop. Wow, that's unlucky.
What a ripoff! And then
yeah, that was like 10 Armos or something.
Because you still want to go for 20 just in case.
Not gonna worry about the fairy there. Went to the wall. It takes a while to get back out. Just gonna skip it for now.
The only thing of value in there was the scale.
Yeah, so far. We'll see what's on King Dodongo. Also, Alex will be able to get the chest they were talking about before. One that he needs to push the blocks for. I'm sure he's going to get it right now.
Yep, he's going for it. I think he's doing 3-block strat for safety.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Yeah, it's got a pretty banging soundtrack all around, though.
Yeah.
Definitely a pleasure to listen to.
This one's from Ultimate Trial, which is the roguelite ROM hack for Ocarina of Time. It's really good. And it's appropriate too because it's the child trial. Doing broken stick setup for the Gomar larvae. Also going for this skull, since it's also pretty free as a child. Oh, that's unfortunate. That chest did not pay off.
Big time gap as well, so it takes a whole minute. And Marco's save quitting.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is he going back child again?
I would assume so. I mean, there's nowhere else to go, really. You know that GTG's dead. Unless you're going to go fields, you can do that with Apollo, but you can just do that as a child, too. Opens up your options a little bit more in case you find, like, K-Sword and, like, South Hyrule Field or something, so... I definitely like this change. I mean, I think this is a seed where you just change ages a lot. It definitely gives off that vibe. Definitely kind of like doing DC's child here from Alex's side. You know completely that it's dead from now on.
Yeah.
And again, it doesn't take that much more time, so... Whereas Marco just had to spend a little bit of time save quitting. Again, they're both on Wii PC. It takes a bit of time each save quit or reset, so... It's kind of like they're kind of trading blow for blow right now. There's like a boxing match, but it's like time save.
Yeah.
Although I'd say Marco's a little bit ahead right now. Just by a little bit. Still hasn't gone back adult on Alex's side. This is still his child 1, basically, right?
Yep.
Whereas this is like child 3 or 4 from Marco, so...
That's child 2, I believe.
Child 2, okay. Either way. Looks like he's setting up Dampe though. Ooh, Furore's winning for Marco. Very nice. It's on Castle Ferry.
Oh, it's a little early.
Pretty easy to get to.
Okay. I think it's just because Alex also listens to music while he's playing a lot of the time. But he's going to be getting a few skulls here, which should leave him with 7 in his arsenal. We'll see what's on Boldo on Marco's side. Sadly, it's nothing. With a repeat for a hint. Alright, let's see in Tektite Grotto. That was I think that's a green rupee. Or Greg. Oh, Dampe was nothing. Might see Zora's River on, or like Zora's Domain on Alex's side, with some Lake Hylia.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Be a little bit more tempted to go there.
Remy's
missing CL though, so it's like, not
he's gonna
quite
have
as...
to do it through with chickens.
Yeah, or go to Southfield and kind of go where DeMarco is, so...
Oh, never mind. It would be like Hyrule Field Valley, then Lake.
So Cactarova hint.
Interesting.
I don't know that this song is no, it can't be. It's already hinted. So, man, what would that be for? Hey, Stone of Agony, let's go.
Was it Saria's song in CAC? Or is it just like it could potentially be this 10 or 20
Oh,
skulls?
yeah, it was, yeah, and it was Requiem at Minuet? No, it was ZL at Minuet.
We didn't. I don't think we've seen Minuet yet. Wait, do we see
we
it
did
on
it was on Marco's side.
I see.
That's where I got the ZL from.
I see.
Or no, that's where song... No. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was it.
But the hook shot was on the Hyrule Field Scrub.
Huh, so he's got a hook now. Very good. Guess I mean I think Alex is just gonna go there after Lake, I guess.
Yeah.
Could just skip it though. Especially with that scale kind of forward momentum into domain. And now both runners are synced up on location and age-wise. Pretty much Simon's A. Almost the rupees are almost matching here. Bomb count's definitely on Alex's side. 11 more bombs right now. 4 more nuts, but 2 fewer sticks. Thoughts?
Well, I mean, Alex did use a lot more broken stick setups in Dodongo's Cavern. And he, dipped out so he can save more sticks.
Yeah, their equips are the same too.
On the exact same buttons.
Same amount of health? No, one fewer heart. Okay. Damn, almost. Slingshot, though. That's very nice.
Yes. You always want to get the slingshot in Master Quest.
Especially since Jabu is required. And you can't go any further into Jabu without it.
There's a Lost Woods target hint being dead, so... Alright, kind of jamming. Still no Kakuri sword. No third bow yet. Though Marco did find that hook shot, again, Southfield.
Yep.
Ooh, Alex went for back lake hands. Okay. Still no Sun Song on his side, so he has to be a little careful with time of day, since what that save quote for time of day was for, I guess. Or a safety save, rather. Save quote. Yeah, Marco going for fishing.
We already knew that would be foolish. So that only confirms it. And there is this one skull here in Lake Hylia that you can get to.
Not in love with these angles. I think he was going for like kind of a wall angle setup, but... Oh, going for the skull here, okay. You can use the time of day.
Yeah, I could definitely say this is a pretty bad back of Lake. 8 skulls, though. We'll get to see what's in Domain. Market's Baronade still.
Good fishing.
Very quick. And got even more money back.
Well, it looks like Alex is slightly trailing behind here. Well, I wouldn't say slightly, but still.
He just has fewer options right now. Fewer warp songs, doesn't have ZL, doesn't have that little bit of extra bit of logical knowledge that Marco has. And again, that hook, and is not going to go to the hook. Going to go to domain.
Domain first, at least.
Yeah, I mean... Comes here, finds nothing like Marco just did.
Well, we still
what's
have
on,
to get the
yeah.
diving in the game.
Mark at the Baronade.
Aw.
Alex is a little stumped there. I think he was thinking about that one for a little bit.
It looks like Marco's going to be going into River now. It's something Alex doesn't have to do at all.
Did they even find anything in Market?
I don't believe so.
So it could still be Pose or...
TCG.
Yeah. Wait, that's what the hint that there was at the top of River? Oh, no. Oh, I see. Because the, right, because Jabu is also Path Baronade. So yeah.
It could also be a bow.
Bottle.
Well, couldn't be a bottle because you need a bottle to get into Jabba.
So just let her.
And I think Alex is slightly ahead in skulls by just 3 so far.
I think if I were Marco's shoes, going into Forest seems pretty appetizing here.
Alright, so Alex is skipping out on Southern Hyrule for now. It means he won't have a hook shot.
Yeah, saw that one coming. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it's to be expected.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Now he's going to do Bombchu Bowling.
Yeah, now that he knows about the market hint.
I have a good feeling that Nocturne might actually just be in Ice Cavern. Looks like Marco will be actually getting ahead in terms of skull count now. Because he can get 5 here. Which would put him at 11.
Yeah, nice bowling 3 there from Alex. Like that.
Yeah, I mean,
The Spirit Temple definitely is does require those bomb shoes for not only finishing, but for a few other checks as well.
There's a lot of places in Master Quest that are just super useful, so I
It's
usually
pretty
get
useful
pretty
in
excited
Jabu,
about them.
but you can skip out on them for Jabu. A lot of other places.
I'm looking at that shadow without bow.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, nice. Going back to adult for Alex, and gonna go do DC. Finish it. I don't
Yes.
think he actually finished it. Also the Prelude, probably the check. Also Sun's Grave here on Marco's side. It's getting a lot of checks out of the way.
And he could pick up Prelude as well, which would be a lot faster than save quitting.
Yeah, it's going to save a lot of time over the course of the seed. Still not even an hour in, just about to hit the 15-minute mark here. Both players are 2 out of 6, basically.
Yep. I have a feeling that Marco will probably try to do Flame Storage here as well. There's a hinted Prelude. Because as long as you just give it one try, it's all that really matters. Alright. And it's nothing. Alex is at 9 skulls. I believe Marco's at 11. Double defense. That helps a little.
Yeah, not quite what we're looking for here. Ooh, getting bonked there on the wall.
Marco is also doing chickens.
And going for a nut strat there. That's pretty cool. Most undoubtedly faster. But it uses a nut, so down to 15.
I don't think Marco's too concerned about using a nut there. And that is some child spirit. Because you have 3 chests in the lobby and you have 1 on the child side that are completely accessible. But you can open up the path for another chest.
Yeah, the seed just hands you the slingshot in Valley too, so you're looking kind
Well,
of
it's
for
not
an
bad.
early game item here.
There's a key, and there's 7 of them. All right, let's see. Another small key.
Could go a little bit further up. I think he probably will.
Yeah.
Just gonna equip the bomb shoot here. Probably save quit. Or save rather. Nope, just gonna blow it up. Alex catching up a little bit in terms of songs. He's looking to go into fire here. Okay.
There's at least one check he can get to.
That's true. And he knows right now that the next thing that big thing that he needs to get doesn't know that it's hookshot, but it's kind of like hitting that wall, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so that chest is dead, thankfully.
Yeah, nice little peek on Master Quest while getting this one. This one's usually always a key.
It's a 50%.
Just nothing here. Okay.
Unfortunate, but it happens. Oh my gosh!
Was that a big chest there?
Yep. I think it's logically 7 key locked.
Yeah, not going to be getting that one anytime soon. I really just needs a long shot, right? For them, and a strength 2, I guess. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all these keys logically. So,
But I mean,
yeah,
they found Marco's found 3 of them.
yeah, but you're still going to be strength locked out, long shot locked out. So. Keep going for the last 2 checks. I don't think he peaked on the Colossus chest, so... Could have saved a little bit of time there, too. You can just backflip over the railing.
Yeah. I do
a
that a
little
lot.
riskier. Yeah, a little trickier as a child, but you have to go a little higher.
Yeah. Flare Dancer is a small key, but there's still a freestanding underneath the elevator. So there may be potential to go up if Stonefire is needed. Marco's gonna probably scum his shield. No, it's a repeat.
Nah, it won't burn, I believe.
That particular skull near those 2 sunblocks, those are the ones that scare me the most. It looks like it's disappeared for now. Oh my gosh! That's not locked by any keys on adult side, but it is on child side. Another wallet. Cursed.
Yeah, left without doing the check. Pretty sure he didn't look at it at Colossus. Maybe just feels like it was a waste of time. Go do some more checks with my hook. Something like that. Gonna also peek into Fire Temple here. Alex is gonna pick up ZL from Many Wets.
Yep.
All right, and Alex is now caught up on songs with Marco.
Yep.
Only difference here now is that hook in the South Field, so it's going to be hard for him to go find that one. I would assume he probably, like, I don't know, like just commits to it as like either now or, I mean, does he go back child here? He's still missing that prelude though, so I guess not totally caught up. Yeah, going back child.
Alex did
Marco's-
spawn the chest near the entrance, the one where you normally need the bow, but not like the one that requires you to hit the targets.
Marco's making a lot of good progress on 20 skulls, is up to 14 now.
Yep. I'm gonna be getting number 15 here.
Yeah, it's pretty much zooming right now, just kind of cruising around, trying to find an item or two here. Could use like a bomb drop here. Looks like he's going to get one. And we've hit the hour mark. Still not a ton of progress, but the hook has been found on Marco's side. Again, Alex still needs to find that. He's going to get the Furor's Wind here at Castle Ferry and clean up along the route. A few of the checks that he's left. See where he goes from there. If he's going to go kind of this foresty direction, kind of a skull clear path up to 20. I think we did see Colossus Ferry. It was nothing, so...
"17 skulls on Marco's end. I think Marco might get a few more in Forest Temple.
Yeah, he'll get up to 20. He'd get 4 really easily here.
In fact, all 5 skulls aren't even locked. Actually, yes, they are. No. Once you have iron boots, one of them is not bow locked. But I don't think that's too much of a concern right now. I think we're going to see Alex do the same thing Marco did earlier. And we have Marco just doing Stone Forest, because not only does it have a good resource of skulls, but it also has a few potential lower sphere checks that he can get to.
Top of Fortress is also a check they could do, I think.
Yep.
You have GCG being foolish, but it's kind of a shit check
boots.
back over there. Yeah, and there are a couple of skulls over there too, so I guess that was kind of his other option here, but way fewer checks. So I kind of don't blame him going to the forest here. And again, those skulls along the path to forest is really kind of why he's here. Alex was in a shield, hopefully can get it back.
Yep, I don't think it's digested yet.
Not quite yet. It might be a little slimy. Has some goo on it.
Yes. They sound even creepier in Sands of Time.
Even just the Switch games, they're a lot scarier looking, I think.
True.
Chaining the cutscenes together here. Oh, that does save time. I never thought about that.
I'll have to give that a shot too.
Yeah, that was pretty nifty. And Marco hitting the he didn't clip through there, did he?
No. You used to chew.
I don't know why you would...
The best way to get through.
Yeah, I think if I were him, I would just go through first. I think that's why he just did that. Just changed it back. Like Forest is still kind of an autoplay.
I think it's also because there's the one chest where you need it with that particular switch on.
Yeah, he needs 1+1 anyway to go.
Oh, good call on Marco's end, at least. Hammer.
Okay.
That is required.
For Spirit, yes. Very top of Spirit, need to hit a switch, rested switch for the lights to get to Twin Rova to lower the platform. So it could also be something for Fire. I would definitely be tempted to leave now, but I think being pretty thorough, you're going to come here anyway on Minuets. Could set for Wars a little aggressively. Oh, another big chest.
Oh.
Wow, is it just loaded Stone Forest? Okay.
A long shot.
Long shot.
That's
hey.
also required.
Hook, locked hook. Two huge finds there. Marco getting a little turned around here. Cannot... Well... I think he needs gold scale, right?
Yeah. Definitely needs gold scale.
So So can't go without fire source or bow, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'd kind of support the Forest Wind play here, though. It's kind of the best of both worlds. A little bit. You can just come back here later and get those few checks that you're missing right now, and go deeper into Forest if you need to. And kind of come back whenever you need to. I think this hammer, and just the hammer by itself, I think, is enough to leave. But getting both that and long shot, I think it's a fine play. He hasn't really found anything for like a good 20 minutes, right? So like, I don't really blame him here either way.
And with both long shot and hammer being in Forest Temple, that's currently the best spot.
Oh, we know that we can get to. Well, we can't really get to Water Temple yet. Still need to find a way in there.
Yeah, need iron boots.
Yeah, so it almost like doesn't matter for that right now. And then Shadow, we don't even have the song to get in there. Probably just Waterlock, so they're probably still just looking for iron boots or gold scale potentially.
It's either an ice cavern or it's on Prelude.
Alright, Marcus gonna get the 20th skull here, I think.
He already got 20 skulls.
Oh, your guy 20 is? Okay. So he's gonna go turn it in?
Yep.
Okay.
Now I was just wondering what exactly is there. Oh, he might go for more.
Feeling more? Feeling 50?
There's that potential.
I don't think it's quite online yet, is it? I think it's like 5 to 10 short.
Yeah, around that. $46
on logic. Damn, even with the hook, double hook and hammer. Nothing on 20, wow.
So
Big
it's
time
either
sink.
song for ZL or it's locked behind the bow. For that cack path baronade.
Oh yeah, it could be cack archery. That we need a bow for. This is the check I would do if I had a bow.
Same.
Damn. Oh, the Fortress Rooftop. Called it a little bit earlier, but I think that's maybe the only thing left aside from fire.
More skulls.
Yeah, more skulls. Let's go. Oh, man. I mean, even if you're not tracking skulls, you have to imagine like you don't have quite enough yet, right? Or maybe he might still just be debating it still, but I feel like once you pull the trigger, there's no going back. Really only takes a bottle here, like pretty inane. Could just be on top of Fortress, just a bottle for 50. Just to get the bow, just to, you know,
or Rudo's
kind of domino effects.
That would be the only bottle that locks.
That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Nothing about this seed has been ideal though, so far. So
yeah, and that market path is still unfulfilled.
I think that's a little optimistic. Yeah, which could just be bow locked and bottle locked and all the other items that we need right now. Oh, hammer chests in Valley as well.
Oh yeah, let's go.
2 more skulls as well. And then 2 Fortress. One at Haunted Wasteland. Maybe go there. Kind of disgusting once you just don't have it all available yet.
And that is a Sun Song play. That should lead to an additional 4 skulls, and maybe even 1 in Haunted Wasteland. Yeah, it is. Definitely. I'm pretty sure that it would have to be like a bottle. At
Close
least
to it now. I mean, there's not really much else it could be for. So, but
I mean, at
that's
least
pretty good with me.
GTG is hinted foolish, right?
Yeah, I kind of. They probably kind of wish that would be anything else at this point, just that it could go there. You know, have just a few more checks to nibble at.
I see. Marco was trying to get arrested so he can peek the chest up top. Beans.
Yeah, no bow, so might as well.
Oh,
Yep, it's a big chest. All right, all right. What could it be? Oh, okay. Going for the
an interesting route to get up top,
yeah, I
even though
don't
you
know
have
why
the long shot.
he's doing this. Well,
Maybe just to grab the skull as well. I don't know.
yeah, he could have just long shot up there though. That's a little silly. Just wanted to show off his guard skills, maybe. Yeah, there's
Oh
the
my
bottle.
god, the bottle.
Yep. Open season, baby. Better hope your skull route was worth it. Get the card. No, get the card, Marco. You're gonna need that skull. It's a 50 out of 50 situation. Say heck to logic and just go ice now. Yeah, I would. Pretty good. I would say with a bottle, just anything. I just want to go there, man. Just get anything at this point. I mean, you're out of logic schools there too. Would put you even further ahead. So I think that's probably the play. And it's path, and there's a few skulls along the way to get there. So looks like a pretty solid play at this point. Mark is going to get Scarecrow and do Adult Lake checks. I don't think we've seen that yet, actually. A little surprising, but it is a little bit slow, too. And kind of had awkward timing with finding the hook shot on Marco's side a little bit. Didn't really make use of it for like a good 20 minutes, give or take, so... Whereas Alex is going to set up the bean. Still hasn't found that hook. This is his opportunity to find that hook shot. We'll see if he goes there. It's already cleaning up, so I'd imagine he's going to go, but we'll see. See how this fishing is on Marco's side. Oh. I think he actually could be standing a little too far near. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like he's gonna get it. Nice. Well, it's certainly gonna put him back in the game here. That's a lot of ground to make up in terms of skull routing. I think he's still around 10, right?
Yeah.
Save a little bit more.
He's at 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, that's 12 to 24 right now. Unless there's just like a bow here at Adult Lake, I guess. That could be a thing. Yeah, Marco's side, you're just hitting the gas pedal at this point. And you're just checking this just in case, you know, there could be the third bow here. There's only 3 bows per seed. Unless it's like the item pool is larger, like plentiful or something.
Or ludicrous.
Yeah, whatever. It's not... As much as I like the enthusiasm it brings, it's like a little much, I think. But... in terms of like item pools, though, there's a certain allure to Minimal that I like a lot. So you have to find like a certain path, right? So
yeah,
I think it could be more interesting to use it like in a competitive setting. I haven't really seen it outside of RSL too often. Maybe like once or twice, like in a pickup race or something. I think it could be a good idea. I know League this season is using beatable only, so among some other things. Kind of the same vein there. It'd be interesting if you could like play both at the same time. I don't know if that'd be like too minimal, but
I think we might see Alex going into Forest Temple as well.
yeah, he kind of has to. Doesn't have anything besides skulls. He doesn't know what's on 20 yet. And he's not quite convinced in 50. Does not have the items for it yet.
Yeah.
Must save a little bit of time with Marco, though. Assuming he doesn't like check the maze, and it's a little bit more streamlined.
Or not. There's skulls here that he's probably going for.
Oh, this one over here, yeah. Is the blue fire pie worth it here for Marco? Yeah. I would do it. You don't really need a whole lot. For him, it's like 5 boxes. I think I would have just grabbed the money and market though if you're going to commit to that in the pot guy house, because it's a little bit faster. I think it's like for five times it's like maybe 20 seconds versus like a minute with boxes. So oh, okay, the fish, I see. Smart. That saves even more time if you can get along the way. And yeah, gonna get the blue fire. I mean, if you're gonna do a KZ scope, you can't go back. So I think it makes all the sense in the world here. Already checked rivers. Is gonna go back up here.
Definitely a Forest Temple play.
For Alex, yeah.
Whereas Marco is probably going to go more for Ice Cavern.
And so we'll just see kind of this for a little bit until Marco gets to ice. Just a lot of skull pickups for both players, working towards that 50. Marco's for sure knows probably at this point he can get working towards it. He's already pulled the trigger on that. Alex is not quite up to 20. We'll see what he does after that, or if he makes like a different decision after getting long shot hammer. Could go into fire. But also could go to top of fortress again. Let's get that bottle. Real nice short and sweet setup from Marco. Just getting the right camera angle and boom shaboom, you get. I'm gonna check King Zora. Of course, after getting the skull. Can't forget that.
Marco's already approaching 30 because he's at 29.
29. Wow. Making good time here. This is about the pace you'd go at if you knew you needed it, like from the get-go anyway, right? Like maybe a little bit faster you'd go. But in terms of like an average, it's not bad.
Oh my god! And he doesn't have the bow to use it! That is cursed!
That's so rude. Yeah, I can still equip it, can't use it, but just getting that ready, I guess. Yeah, again, kind of a shortened setup here. The King Zora skip, very nice. Well, see, if you had the blue up fire arrows to begin with, why did he get frozen at all? He could have just used it on himself or something, you know? Or they weren't like sticking out his pocket or something? I don't know.
He probably couldn't reach his pocket.
He's a large man, so it could have been in there. Really nice soundtrack here. Forest Temple.
Yeah. This is supposed to be like a mini boss theme for Alex's Plando.
A little bit off. To really get right in the middle of that wall.
That kind of looked like an arrow at the bottom of icy water.
Yeah, definitely looked like an arrow.
But we're gonna do this, check out this place out of logic, but at least it's something that can be done now.
Yeah, it's path. I mean, it has skulls. What's not to like, right?
Yeah.
And you get a song out of it, so.
And the skulls
probably
are
the Nocturne. The Isol's path Rova, right?
Yeah. Probably a strength 2 at this point, or a fire source.
Yeah, something in Shadow. Potentially. Staring that hammer down. Cool looking hammer on Alex's side. Like that item model color.
Yeah. Alex also will be picking up his long shot soon. Not this chest. This chest is nothing. Man, this is actually pretty cursed in a different way.
How so?
50 skulls is
I mean, all the ways we know of. pretty tight on skulls, though, yeah. Another green rupee there.
It's either Greg or one of his loser friends.
Yeah, his weird cousin loser friends.
Man, I kind of feel like a bully now for calling that
Nah, it's
green
okay.
rupee a
They're just
loser.
rupees, man. They're just rupees. There's a fire source, okay.
I think that's for like that's for key logic then.
Yeah, that could be a path. Although
Another potential path in CAC was also the Zora tunic, but I don't think. Yeah,
there's no way to
probably
get in the
was.
water anyway, so kind of.
True. Oh no! The blue fire has fallen.
Yeah, I can do that.
Alex is at 19, and Marco is I think he's in the early to mid 30s now.
30
30.
exactly.
Right, because he could get 32 in the last room. But it does mean that Marco has Wasteland chest in logic. Actually, no, it's not in logic because Naruto's letter. I forgot about that for a single moment.
A nice skull collection there. Nice angle.
Oh god, the entourage is here. Let's see if Alex dedicates more into 50 skulls. Because Marco has certainly sunk his teeth into it now. Alex is also going to Adult Lake now.
Nice serenade. So yeah, it's a fire arrow path.
Yep. And that means that Iron Boots has to be somewhere out there in the world.
I don't think they have anything else except bow lock checks, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, I think it's confirmed 50 out of 50, bow on 50. All right. That wasn't in my daily plans for today, but you know, when would it be?
Definitely one of the worst seeds I've seen, but at least they have Sun Song.
Yeah, this might be the worst seed of the tournament, I think.
Yeah. 50 hard required for skulls.
Could reach up to 4 hours here. I think like a solid 3 though is more like where it's heading at the moment. It's not like going to be too difficult for 50, but getting it sub 2 is going to be a bit tight for both players.
I don't even think it's possible with this seed.
I mean, you almost need not that much more other than Bo, though, right? Like,
yeah,
in terms of like what we know. So I don't know. It doesn't. It seems like it's a big seed, you know, locked behind a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna get real zippy once you get Bo and start getting out these progression dungeons more.
Marco's at 36 now. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be just pretty cray-cray with all these skulls.
Yeah, 36 at 136. He's on pace at least for a sub 250, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Last few skulls, I think it depends which ones they are in terms of how much time he saved and how like efficient he's been with his skulls. He's gonna have to go back to Fortress and Forest. And I think that's where he loses the most time in his route. But the good thing is he has that for Wars when waiting in Forest, so it's really not all that bad. I think the only thing I would have maybe done differently than him with the Skull Rat is maybe just go Child sooner once you find the bottle. Instead of going, you just go Ice after and just not change ages, get the bow at that point and do bow checks immediately, right? So nice extension from Alex, saving a little bit of time, getting that bottle. And the gears are going to start turning. Maybe we get a card play here. What he's thinking. Is that bow and logic?
Warping back. And that is a... Oh yeah, this is... No, that's not it. Oh!
He's not gonna try and go for like hook pose? Because is that even possible?
Something else. Because he also has a bomb bag equipped. He's... I think this is ice.
Just immediate ice.
Oh. Yeah.
Snap ice.
Because he does have enough rupees to buy blue fire.
Getting that blue fire.
Oh, yeah.
Marco
This is
getting more bombs?
Yes.
Alright. Interesting.
Doesn't have enough rupees, though. And it's a lot tougher to grind as...
Oh, the box
Wild.
spider. Yeah. Right. It's probably one of the worst skulls, I would say.
Yeah, it is. Because you have to travel all the way up as a child.
Yeah.
There's also this one, which, although in...
And the explosives. Like, even if your spawn was in Goron City, it would still be bad. Spawn, you have to use 5 explosive each time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 41. Wow. At 141. I think he got up to 20 at like an hour, so there's a pretty big buffer time in terms of like kind of when he snap called, just get up to although he did get the skulls like immediately after 20 as like kind of a hedge before he found the bottle. This one's been pretty interesting so far. A lot of good decisions. Marco's probably also here for that infamous fire check. Get that skull in there.
It gives him that one extra skull, at least. Oh, Marco just missed.
Nope.
Oh yeah, it definitely would. This is definitely a showcase of like how 50 skulls could be, well, pretty bad.
That is 43 from Marco.
Yeah, compared to Alex, he did lose a little bit of time there, rather than just doing it while he was in DC the first time. Though, Alex did have to go back for the boss anyway, so, again, kind of cancels out a little bit.
Yeah.
Could point to a lot of different time saves like that, and have been kind of going back and forth, I would say. Do you know exactly how much, or how many skulls that Alex is right now?
20. He hasn't gotten
20
any
exactly?
more.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, still not committing yet.
Yeah. Still hoping for the out of logic bow somewhere.
Once he finds the Roba hint there too, it's like, yeah, you're kind of really hoping it's not 50. So I don't really blame him for it. Just get about 5 or so more. DeMarco, I think he's just gonna... I mean, he still has, like, at least 2 in Forest that he couldn't get before. So nothing's really changed in terms of how to get to the well. I think he... 44.
45.
Wreck, yeah.
Here.
Get the 2-year and adult as well. He did not get those post Haunted Wasteland would be 48. And then he just needs 2 on top of that, which could be from like Lake.
Looks like Alex is committing to
Lake and
skulls
Cac.
now.
Yeah, it kind of has to, right? I mean,
Yeah.
this is dead. There's only one more check in here. You're gonna pass this anyway.
And then 46 at, no. He's not going to do the one at DMC.
Oh, you did that one already?
I see.
Yeah, he has them all routed out now, I believe. Yeah, 21 for Alex. Rough.
Yep.
Still a lot of C to play yet, though. Still no way to enter Water Temple. I think that's probably the funniest part so far.
Yeah.
I don't know, BFA on King Zora is a good one, too.
Yeah, it's like him spitting on your face. Then he's gonna head to the Oasis part, I think. That should get him number 47.
Looked like arrows in Fountain.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah, 3 path ends yet, and 6 items plus a song per go.
Yeah.
2 Twin Rova hints, 2 Jabba Jabu hints, and a Evil's Bane hint.
I would say in general, the Master Quest path hints have been a lot more difficult to decipher in general. Can vary a lot more wildly. I kind of agree with the Rob saying a lot more variance.
Yeah, Nocturne has to be on Prelude. Every other song has been figured out.
Waterlogged. Yeah.
Which means Iron Boots can easily lead to Rudo's letter.
OGC CAC here. He's going to do OGC CAC. Very nice. It's kind of like your fallback plan, right? If you have at least a hook.
Mm-hmm.
Takes out a lot of routing that you have to do later in the seed. If you can just save these in your back pocket for a rainy day when you're first bows on 50. Yep, smart use. Hook there.
And Void Warps.
Yeah, you could like a jump slash or slash recoil, but it takes longer, I'm pretty sure. Rather than just falling straight down. You have, I think, less speed with hook. I don't know. It'd probably be really close, actually.
But this is also perfect routing because he can do CAC archery here.
Yeah, limits your number of trips to CAC at least, and that's a good chunk of time.
And now, that bow.
Gross. 152. Very nice. So Dick gets up 2. We'll see now what bow locks and where. But first up is this. I would suspect maybe HBA after. Depends what's here. Because then you could just Furor's Wind from GTG into Forest that way.
There's also Big Pose.
Yeah, you can go there on the way. So got a lot of really good things lined up for Marco here.
Nope.
Nothing! Hey! Alright, that's one boat check out of the way.
So it's either what's on. So it's either the Zora Tunic or it's already sung. It's already sung Diddly 2 as Yell.
Yeah, ZL's really been super duper relevant yet. I mean, you need to get the ice. And your long shot hammers in there. You need that to get to Rova anyway.
Yeah.
Like you need both, so probably something related to that. We've already gotten the Sarius checks that, that we can get, so except for forest, deeper forest. So actually, I think yeah, deep forest might be the play then.
Yeah.
And again, Marco is set up extremely well for that right now. Going to be really efficient. Just kind of getting all these bow checks out of the way still, and we don't know what this market hint could be for. It's a 50-50
It could be right
here.
here.
Yeah.
Nope, not it.
Nope.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Is
get 50 skulls for bow, idiot, and then also nothing is there's nothing there. So, well,
I mean, there's also Fire Temple, but I think Forest Temple would be the more appropriate play.
yeah, I don't know. I still like if I were Marco there, I'd still probably go do HBA first. It's just 2 quick checks, and then you can Force win back. He still has that there, right? Like, that hasn't changed. So this could just kind of be kind of a waste of time, but
I think it's going off the Saria song as well. Like, for even more items, like say a second strength.
Yeah, it could be. It's not only a loaded forest; it's a very loaded forest. Potentially here, pretty good chance of it. Otherwise, it's just like one on like Phantom Ganon, maybe like super deep.
Yeah.
Or it could be another stone item. Maybe like a Kakuri sword on Phantom Ganon. Kind of the situation.
It is possible.
And I think that Rudo's letter might just be in Forest Temple. It's possible.
There were a few checks that Marco could have done earlier here, so I think after getting 50 per bow, he could just get another bow here. And then like something on PG or something like that. Or it's just like waiting at HBA patiently. This allows Alex to make up a little bit of time, potentially. I think they've both been in forest, so oh yeah, this one this chest up here. It's not here in the vanilla, but MQ, there is a chest up here. Nothing, okay. Gonna go to the island probably. And go to the checkerboard room.
You could do key forest.
Is refusing. It's gonna okay. It's key down there.
I think key forest would have been just fine for what we have in Forest Temple.
Bow, the third bow on bow chest, man. This would go in like the Seed Hall of Fame if that were like true, you know?
It would certainly be a really bad seed.
Seed of the tournament so far, it's already been, but that would be something else.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I played it at this point. Like, it looks kind of fun. In kind of a sick way. Just another key. I have to grab it.
Oh yes, this goes in logic as well with that hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And you could get
pretty quick too, so up to 32. Very nice. Making some time up here. I think if you're Marco, you just full clear forest here.
Yeah.
Until you find an item. But again, the only thing I would have done differently, just go HPA, or his win back. So you could clear all this, find nothing, and have to go back anyway. He's very far right there. Look at that skull. And a little bit of trouble here. He's to...
There we go.
There you go. Now up to 2 hours for the runners here in the seed. Making a little bit more progress. A bow has been found. A long shot's been found. That's pretty much it for the past hour. It's just been skull collecting.
Yeah.
And both players just kind of exhausting their current checks remaining. Just one of the seeds that kind of wears you down a little bit, I think. Can kind of sense that a little bit in Alex's movement. Marco is staying pretty firm, though. Pretty solid here.
Well, to be fair, it is pretty bad. It does feel really bad to like go for 50 skulls on, and you're being hard bottlenecked.
Because one of these checks that you're getting along with all of the other like skulls that you're trying to route in the first place, like that could just have your item, but the longer you put it off, I mean, the more it could hurt you in the end. So I think if the hints were a little bit better, I mean, the hints are pretty okay as is. They're pointing to a lot of really late game stuff. So
yeah,
the early to mid game was kind of like floundering a little bit for both players, not quite to like a huge degree, but so he's gonna get the upper lizard gold skull here.
And since Alex and I have also been doing some multi-world seeds for this season, we did a few Master Quest ones just for a bit of a challenge. And yeah, that's a lot of different skull routing we do. So it's always good to remember those skulls just in case.
Yeah, I mean, it's only half the skulls that are different, right? So it's like, it's not that much. It's too different, but
the ones in Forest and Shadow Temple are easy to remember because a lot of them are just along the way.
Yeah, and it, like, theoretically, you could just get 50 outside skulls, right? Never get a dungeon, whatever. Not that you would ever happen, but, you know. If you could get like a 20 or 30 maybe, and some seeds you don't need 40 or 50, you know, straight off the bat already, like.
And then you have Spirit Temple where it requires where
everything.
three of them require all 7 keys plus 5 child songs, a hammer, mirror shield, fire arrows, a bow, magic.
It's a
and
lot.
long shot and strength 2. And of course, there's one that's locked behind 2 keys in both well and water. And 2 other skulls in Water Temple that require 1 key. Because you need the Din's Fire. So there's that. Good thing we don't have to worry about Water and Spirit skulls in this seed.
Yeah, it kind of saves you from it a little bit. Oh, did you get a good look at that chest in the basement? I'm not entirely
I think we saw
convinced
as like a
that
heart
Marco
chest.
saw it. Was it? Okay. This is a rare skull in DC. It's like a skull shuffle only one almost.
Yeah,
Up to
I remember
36
that,
though.
I remember that particular skull having Rudo's letter one time for me.
Ocarina, I've had that a few times at least now.
And oh my gosh. First temple is completed. Oh
Yep.
my god, it's the record!
Yeah, I called it. I called it. Let's go. I still
Time to
got
go
it.
Time to go into that Guthrie, maybe?
This seed just keeps on giving to the players, you know?
Oh yeah. And shoot the sun. And so what Marco is doing now. Oh. Yeah, you just go for Deku Tree, I think. It's either that or Fire Temple, which will have something. And Alex is at around 38 skulls.
Possibility here, but Deku could be completely empty. And HBA still has the item that we need. Or maybe even both the items we need are on HPA.
It is possible. Could be for, like, the Iron Boots.
It's me, I'm gonna call Lens on Goma here. Oh, that's being dropped. Okay. Well, we'll see if anything else is in there pretty shortly here. About a minute or so. If you want to grab a drink or go to the bathroom, it's a good time to do so. Yeah, I would definitely be tempted to do 1 from 32 here. I've definitely done it in competitive matches before. I've lost anywhere from like 5 to 20 minutes on it, so it really varies if you're just going to do it. But if you're going to do it, you should do it like immediately. Because it could be like something like huge, like early on in the sea. It could be like a hook or a bomb bag, you know, something really attractive. Or something that lets you, you know, divert all of the things that we've seen, or potentially. I mean, at this point, we know it can't really, but
That was really close. I believe it was baseball who rolled this seed. You could say it's quite a curveball.
ooh,
But I mean, this at the end of the
I think
day, it is just the seed bots.
yeah, it's just Mitobot for real though. Mitobot's been really helpful, so shout outs to Fennel for that.
Yes.
Has Discord integration, you know, does a lot of things that we would have to do manually in previous seasons. So, all right, good route from Marco there. Only has to use the platforms once.
But I mean, this is the kind of seed you really want to see as a showcase.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not really paying out for Deku Tree for now. But there's still a few chests. There's a Fado in both Ocarina of Time and in Twilight Princess. But one's a farmer and the other is just a forest girl. But Alex is at 41 as well.
All right, almost up to 50. It's probably one of my least favorite room in MQ right here. It's just way worse than the original version.
Yeah, like you have to step on a switch, light up the web, and then step on another switch.
Shoot this, get your bow or stick lit, otherwise you need dens. Like,
and then
you have to do very peculiar things, and then you have to save, quit back, jump back down. If you don't have slingshot, then you have to be very careful about the big Dakubabo that can knock you down. Then push the block back down, then get the fire because there's no torch. Like, it's not super duper great. Oh! Did he not see the chest there?
Wait. I don't think he peeked it.
You didn't look at it. It was to the left, right? Like, is he like the edge or something? I don't think we know. I don't think it was visible. It wasn't hinted, so...
I couldn't really see anything.
Chat saying it was a pink chest?
It's slightly bigger than the SOT block, where you can actually see, like, the side of it. Let's see what's on Queen Goma. If she doesn't really pay out at all, then Deku Tree was certainly a waste.
That is a quick Queen Goma.
Yeah, Alex, a little bit too far right here again with another one of the setups. Gonna have to be at the second ladder rung there. Okay, I think that one's good. Nope.
It looks like Deku Tree was all for naught.
All right. Oh, jumping down.
I think HBA would have to be the play at this point. Because it seemed like the rest of...
That's what I'm saying. I mean, seems like kind of an oversight. I don't know why I didn't before.
It definitely gave Alex a bit more time back, but... Okay. I think the forest path was only for, like, the long shot and the hammer. There's Haunted Wasteland chest that we haven't seen yet. And Haunted Wasteland chest has had a lot more success for items in Master Quest than it has in the regular version.
I think we need more sample size for that, but
yeah, that's for sure.
In terms of how it's played out, though, yeah, I've seen it a bunch of times.
It's
just in my own races.
You're more likely to get the long shot early.
Well, and just fire arrows in general. They open up a lot more logically, right? Than they would otherwise, so I think it just... probably just for that. Long shot, too, also being kind of a heavy hitter in MQ.
Yeah. As well as hammer.
Yeah.
Because you need hammer for not only Fire Temple, but for Spirit Temple. And it's also really helpful for GTG.
Ooh, nothing on Haunted Wasteland. I'm not sure where... Oh, he's going back right through to HBA. Okay.
Yep. And Alex will be getting skull number 45 fairly soon.
Well, he's definitely made up some ground here. It kind of depends on where it goes again after he gets 50.
I mean, Fire Temple is also available because we still haven't found Dins yet.
Yeah. fire airlock dens and fire, that'd be interesting.
It does mean you don't have to worry about doing that puzzle.
I think dens you have to have dens though for logic and fire. I'm pretty sure that's the setting we have on. Because you'd have to add fire arrows and logic, I think. I have to double check, but
I don't think
it's not on the card yet.
A problem for anyone.
No, but in terms of it being considered in logic, I think it's still a trick you have to turn on. I don't know if that's on for these settings. Been a bit.
Alex is now at 47, so he's starting to catch up. This one should put him at 48. Oh, Epona, please, why are you running into walls? I never understood the behavior of this horse.
It all depends on where you call her from, so... For me, personally, I just backwalk up here, so she's in a slightly better position. So it doesn't happen where she's just wall staring. But...
Oh, this is going to be very clean. Very clean.
1770, not bad.
That's the score I get sometimes.
Let's go. Yep,
Tinge
there's
fire!
a dance. Ah, only one item. Okay. Oh, that's good for the players here.
That means that Fire Temple is a lot more tempting now.
Yeah, Marco just straight going here. I mean, he has nowhere else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good call here to get some magic first.
Yeah. Dins does use quite a lot of magic, but you just use it the one time for this particular spot. And on the upper areas of fire, you could just outright skip doing the fire puzzle.
Ooh, immediate
Oh my
BK. Okay.
Oops,
Yeah,
all done.
nice shots. Nice shots there.
So we are definitely getting Volvagia right now.
Yeah, might as well. Could just have a key and you need it anyway, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, it truly does. For Minuet.
and there's the bow for Alex. He is 30 minutes behind Marco in getting that.
Yeah.
But it all depends on where he goes from here on out. There's a few different options for him.
I think he'll prioritize Market and Kakariko first, obviously, for the path.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't pan out, he can at least route it in with GTG. No, with HBA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, there's no other bow that we found so far in the seed. And I think there's no other options at this point either. Yeah, I think everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything. Unless it's in fire, I guess, but it's all gonna be probably bow locked anyway because of the dens on HBA. Yeah, Marco found the bottle a lot sooner on the top of Fortress. It was kind of the thing that propelled him ahead. And once he found that, I mean, kind of even after 20, he was hedging a little bit towards the direction of 50 because he still didn't find bow, needed long shot still at that point, and just kind of sent it. So far, I mean, it's paid out for him. He's been really efficient with his route. Cleared out pretty much all other possibilities. Chased all of his paths that he could. And this is where we are right now. Very nice jump there. Third time's the charm.
Ow.
Yeah, Rim's really hard not to get hit by at least one of the tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually like tiles in other Zelda games too. Like usually they come at you too slow, so it's like one of the rare times they come at you too fast in general.
Yeah, like for sure. Link to the Past is probably one of the worst ones because it just feels like it takes ages.
Or like rooms you have to go through it like multiple times with tiles, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, big chest. Gonna have to work a little bit for it.
Not as hard as like the regular
No.
version, but yeah. Oh, Alex is going into fire. Okay. Or maybe he's going into forest. Let's see. Nope, fire.
Straight into fire? After getting bow? Over a cack path? I don't know about that. It seems a little weird.
He already did the cack path.
Oh, did he? Okay. I don't know. Not going after the bow objects after getting 50 bow. I don't know if I agree with that, but
We'll be out of Din's fire for now, but if he doesn't go into forest, then he shouldn't be too far behind Marco.
ideally he doesn't go in forest at all, right? But I don't know
Or
if he's going to be
Deku.
able to... Yeah. I don't know if he's going to be able to avoid that. Ooh, okay, nice, you got it. Forgot it's a stone or something, that's possible. Maybe you just wanted to check like the one thing there, because you couldn't with the bow.
Alex has all of his stuff tracked on his tracker, so I don't think it's that.
I think it was just for that room. He's gonna go back for Evolve, no?
He's gonna
Okay.
try and full clear from the top. Because it's
Definitely
usually
optimistic.
The routes we normally do are like are fairly consistent. And this is one of those ones. I'm pretty sure this is also a key.
Irons!
Okay. It is finally about time. And I know that there are some checks that do require Din's fire in Water Temple, including one skull.
Yeah, I don't... With one magic, I don't think Alex will go for it. I don't think he'll get away with it. I mean, there are some that you need Dens for, so it depends on where the BK is, but...
Yep.
Could definitely get stopped, just like in his tracks there, go to Forest, go to Deku, still not find anything, then go to Fortress, then I don't really know where Marco is at that point, but... yeah, it's gonna be tough, either way.
Let's see, long shot chest. This should be the easiest one to grab here. Which is a small key.
This is the first Alpha's room. Yeah.
There it is.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I mean, at this point, there could the letter could just be like in water or deeper fire too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing for Alex quite yet. We don't know enough about the seed. It's a cool hook angle. Nice long shot.
Yeah. Just finish up water, grab Nocturne on Prelude.
Go straight to Shadow.
Yeah, basically.
Find your one thing for Spirit in there, probably. At this point, I would imagine it's Strength too. I would still need Ladder though.
Letter might actually be in Shadow Temple.
Yeah. I mean, that and Strength or something.
True.
And Shadow's pretty big here. It's bigger than most of the areas they've been to this whole seed.
Yeah.
Which kind of I think puts the seed into perspective a little bit more. Definitely very grindy. 50 out of 50. Bow. It's not what you want to play, especially in this situation in the tournament too. They're very close to the finals, so this is still the winner bracket. They still have a game to lose, but obviously you don't want to lose it.
I think Alex will keep going. Just in case Fire Temple has something.
You've already made it out here. You have the warp too. Good set for wars in here. There's a few different things you could have done, I think. I like Marcus play a little bit better though, just in terms of getting your song, getting into Shadow, you know.
Yeah.
For him though, he does not have
faster.
that Dens yet, so maybe he's hoping for a Dens and Fire or something like that. And he still also has Forest, still also has Deku if he goes all the way through Forest, so it's... not quite out of the woods yet.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Marco, Water Temple is usually one of the least checked dense areas, so skipping out on it is normally fine. Oh gosh, this switch, I hate it. It's like so close to the door, and yet this happens.
Yeah, you can get hard stuck on this for a while.
Okay, so Alex is just going to go into Water Temple then.
Needs a little bit more magic if he's going to get the BK. But I think he's going to go for the central pillar first.
Yeah.
Does have that Zora tunic if he needs it.
Yeah.
This room also kind of sucks a lot with just fire arrows. So we'll see if he can get the hitboxes.
The
I think if I were him though, I'd probably put Froors or something in here and just go fill up my magic somewhere, come back, save, and then.
It is a little easier with the SOT block because you have less of the jank to worry about.
Yeah, I've seen so many bad attempts in this room from a lot of different players, so it can go south pretty quickly.
All right. Hopefully it's gold for Alex. It's not. Unfortunate. Which
We're refilling the
means,
magic though.
yeah, it does. It does help extend Marco's lead a bit more. But I mean, Central Pillar has a lot less cost to it in Master Quest than it does in the regular version. At least that's what I think. But with Shadow Temple, we do have a lot of things we can go through right now. There's a key that's not a big item.
How long until both players just say F it? Just lens game. We just gentleman's agreement. Once we hit 3 hours, we're just doing. And I'd be more willing to try a winner's bracket game. You know, still have a game to lose. Whatever.
Small key that is long shot locked. I think Alex will set up a save quit for the bottom room, just in case there isn't something. But if there is... Marco's got key number 5. So there's already a lot of keys that we start off with in Shadow Temple, so that's kind of nice. And it is another key. Well, the rest of Water Temple is items, but as for what items, I'm still not sure. And I don't think either of our runners care enough to go back in. But Alex will be following Marco into Shadow Temple soon.
Still needs pins.
Oh, right. That's true.
So we'll see where he goes. He still has a few options available to him.
True.
It's another one of the Stalfos rooms. Oh, they both got the door frame kill. Very nice.
Yep. I love to see that quick Morpha grab. Kind of
On
wish
top of the
they.
chest here.
Oh, that's the big key.
Super long shot locked Shadow. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'd probably just do the back of Shadow as well, just in case there are still items to look for.
I think you just pull the block if you're Marco here.
Because there's still quite a few items that they're still looking for.
You can just go back in though after you clear Shadow too. He's already found the BK, so I'd be more worried about finding the BK. Through the first time. Ooh, big chests, big chests. It's the strength 2. Yeah, that was like almost guaranteed at this point, but good to find that. I'm gonna be able to complete Spirit Temple now.
Yeah.
Really, we're just looking for letter.
Letter could now be in Spirit as well.
Yep. Oop, that's big. Yep.
Or it could be here.
Yeah, back to back. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. All right, so that's go mode, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Still need to find letter, but lens, but it's me, lens, and Jabu for like Rang on lens game, I guess, right?
Yeah. That's awful though, to be honest.
Yeah. For the 50 first bow on 50. And like 50 out of 50. Then all this shit is that's something else. Third bow is still not found. Not that it really matters at this point, but
I think Alex is actually heading towards HBA. So he won't be too far behind. He won't be baited by the rest of Forest Temple or Deku Tree. But still, Marco is a Shadow Temple ahead.
yeah, Marco's so ready to get the scene over with. I can just kind of tell he's moving here. Can't really blame him. Not quite a sub 3. Not quite. I mean, like 3.5 maybe now.
And this wouldn't be the first time we've had a bottleneck within this tournament.
Yeah, what are some of the other ones that you've seen?
I played one of those. With Rudo's letter being in that specific chest in Dodongo's cavern, and it was the match between...
Oh, the fire-locked one.
Yes.
Nice. Bottleneck, get it? Because it's a letter.
Yes.
I guess Alex just really didn't want to go to Forest. Huh.
$1,800. And that's gonna set him to Shadow Temple.
On Wasteland first.
Yeah. Probably Hanu Wasteland first. Yeah, that's actually a very valid point. That he isn't that far behind because he just managed to skip a lot of the bait that Marco took. But
Yeah,
given that Marco,
just did HBA first. It's all it really comes down to. It's not even headset or anything, it's just bow locked. Just picking the right bow locked ones. I mean, for him, it's like a 50-50 in terms of going there or forest, right? So, like, this is shorter, obviously, and they're all bow locked, so. No, that'd definitely be a good question though for the runners. If they come in for an interview, just ask them because they made separate decisions, right? Like Marco did not HBA first, and then Alex did HBA first. So it'll be interesting to hear what their thoughts are on that. Missing the fish.
those fish can be quite slippery.
If you miss the first time, you will be there for a little bit. Their movement's just so chaotic.
Well, obviously they don't want to be captured inside a bottle.
What I'm hearing is the fish are not team players.
Well, I mean, they don't want to be eaten.
Some good seed refill pots there.
Oh, a big chest right off the bat. Bait. That is awful! That is awful! That is bow locked! So 50 skulls was the first logical bow.
Yep. No, I mean, that's not really surprising at this point. Just kind of confirmation. But, yeah.
But man, that definitely feels like a middle finger right there. I think that should be highlighted.
I mean, he's not even that far behind Marco here for like how 30-minute differential on the 50 skulls.
Yeah.
Like he's made up a lot of that time still, but it's still like a whole Shadow Temple behind is like 16, 17 minutes possibly, depending on when Marco finished Shadow. But I wonder if he kind of has to open this.
Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's lens. There it is!
It's lens, yeah. There we go.
Time to set up drawers.
It's like, how deep are we gonna go here?
Because that should put Marco in go mode.
Yep. Well, assuming it's not just like another like, oh, now it's strength 3 in Marco.
Oh god.
Which that'd be something.
That would be
have
awful.
it like some kind of rang in Ganon's or something.
Well, it'd be OGC. Because there's no way to get into Ganon's castle without all those medallions.
I don't know, it's Vanilla Bridge though, right?
Yeah, but they haven't done Spirit yet. And if that were the case, Marco would definitely have to do Spirit Temple before finishing Jabu. So it's still possible. Let's see what this is. It is Boomerang. That's
just go, man.
yeah. And Marco's blue tiger has lit up. I think it's a tiger or some sort of cat.
Huh.
Because that's his go mode sign on his tracker. Looks really nice though. But this Jabu should be pretty quick.
It's not too bad. Just have to get a tentacle or two.
Not quite. Gotta get rid of this annoying Lizalfos. I'm not sure why they even put that one in there in the first place, but, you know, Nintendo decided, yeah, that would be a good idea. Oh, nice. Box skip. I think the biggest question now is, will the Beamos family be spared today? And I'm talking about the one in Spirit Temple.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen BK yet, right? Spirit?
Not yet. And Fire arrows are path in Ice Cavern. It was probably just for small key logic.
I think he probably was fine on that. Sometimes if you exit too soon before the chime, doesn't save the tentacle progress. Yeah, it looks like it was fine.
Ah, yes, MQ Jabu is my personal favorite
What's your favorite dungeon?
My favorite Master Quest dungeon. All the cows.
My favorite would be probably Forest MQ. I just think it's like it's not that bad to go through. It's an a lot better play experience, I think, than the vanilla Forest. So
Yeah. Same with MQ Jabu. And MQ Ice is a little bit smoother in some areas.
a little quicker, yeah, I think, overall.
Not through the hallways, though. Strunk. Box. And now you can skip the shooting that cow and just shoot above it.
Could be kind of a tricky spot if you don't know the visual, like what it looks like.
Yeah. It does feel really good when you get it the first time. Because then you could just save 2 deeds. Alright. Well, at least I'll get to say these 3 words on comps today. But let's just say them right now. Clean Baronade fight. I missed the fast boat in Shadow Temple. It's not zooming like it normally is. But Alex also has his set to go mode for now because he has those 2 paths.
It's the one like kind of nice thing about the seed is it just kind of ends a little bit. I mean, once you get the bow, you still have to go do HBA. That's all it really super comes down to. At least for this one. And everything else is kind of it's already there, so. Alright, let's see where this big boss key is going to be at in Spirit Temple here.
I think every single dungeon should have an Iron Knuckles. Even Ice Cavern.
It's not that far off in MQ, right? There's only a handful that don't have an Iron Knuckle in them.
Deku, DC, Jabu,
It's
Ice.
either Knuckles or Stalfos or Lizalfos.
Yes. But imagine if every single dungeon had Iron Knuckles.
It'd be kind of weird in Deku. Deku and Jabu. It's kind of weird, but...
I would love to see it, though. It would be funny. Replace all the enemies with Iron Knuckles.
Yeah, nice shot there.
Yeah. Very clean. MQ2.
Very good to get that skip. Otherwise, you're not getting that for a while.
It'd be closer to Platinum Quest And then we have Ultra Shot. Just like Gold Quest. But if you get it earlier... Alright, there's a good possibility for this. Oh, that looks like it's... Yeah, it's a small key.
Hard to tell, the invisible ones.
I mean, we do have lens now.
It's going for the... Oh. Going for the optimistic BK placement here for Marco. Like 3 or 4 checks or something going this way, so... Oh, or not. Okay. Never mind.
Following the path, I think. But first, start with this. Oh my god!
What is that?
Well, it clearly piqued Marco's
Strength
curiosity
3, I
as
guess.
well.
Slingshot,
Another slingshot. Oh my god.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's only the floor masters that give you magic, I believe.
Speaking of which... Oh, come back here. Come back here. Oh no, Marco has been grabbed.
No, see, that's a smart play, because then you get more chances at magic.
True.
I don't think you meant to do it, but... And this chest sucks.
I think Alex is gonna have like a laughing fit over that. That bow placement is so gross, though. Hit the switch, use furores, and then mark it, I think. And of course, just go mode. It's like everything else here. Whereas Marco will be doing, I think it's 2...
He's got Symphony Room staring him in the face, and he's got this.
Yeah. This one's a bit of a long one. You have to kill enough levers to summon the purple one here. Small key. Yep. Alex even brought a fuzzy friend with him that he was forced to leave at the front. I wonder... I don't think the Beamos family will be spared this seed, unfortunately. Let's see. Will this be big? It is a big item, but not a big key. Man, Spirit has all these big chests.
Yeah, pretty
That's-
troll.
Yeah.
Oh, just gonna park for us right here. Okay. I just would have come into this room first, just 'cause it's a little bit faster, but it's on the way. Lower platform, and then you can just hook to it. I mean,
It's better to kill these annoying bats than to kill the Beamos family, because they were just on a vacation trip. And then we rudely interrupt them just for one chest. Oh, right. You can't really see that chest on this side of the room, which
it's not
is
loaded yet.
yeah.
I think.
Kind of wish that it could be loaded in when you're in this room. But I mean,
There's
this
too
is
much
the
stuff in this room, I
N64.
think. Something like that.
Though I don't think Alex can catch up at this rate. It is definitely Marco's game to lose. He's way too far ahead. That's another key? Isn't that logically 6 key locked?
What, that chest at the top?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Because I know you don't need 7 keys to get that particular one. That particular chest, since...
Oh, getting trolled by this tentacle, though.
Because there's a key locked room right next to that room. But it only has 2 skulls. Well, I guess we're gonna have to kill the Beamos family today. It's unfortunate, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
Their days are numbered.
Starting with the child.
Only 6 bombs, though. That's not enough. Unless he gets a bomb drop from one of these.
And if it doesn't fall below.
Yeah, that's what he's going in for here. Ooh, one short. Alright, just gonna do it anyway. Alright. Well, hopefully this one... I mean, you could just, like, nut this one, but the nut also gets rid of the box if you're not careful. I believe. Really niche.
I don't
Maybe
believe
not.
so.
Is it not? Okay. Must just be thinking it was just sword or something. I don't know.
Box.
that Bimo wants its revenge. But unfortunately... Oh my god! That's gonna cause Marco to actually... Yeah, he's gonna have... And he's gonna have to get more bombs for that particular chest. If that one is the boss key chest, well, that may give time back to Alex.
No way. That'd be so cracked.
That'd be the dumbest way to lose time. That's for sure.
After playing all of this seed, yeah, I would at least take a few weeks off from that. Yeah, it should have put the hovers on. I thought, oh!
Oh no! Mess with the Bimos family, you get the void. Maybe we should.
Gosh.
Maybe we should list them as a protected species.
I mean, I definitely agree that we should have hover. Just have hovers on in this room. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. This is helping Alex get time back at least, but
yeah,
Marco's still
gonna have to happen a few
quite
more
big buffer.
times.
Yeah,
You have to like run out of nuts, run out of bombs, and fall a few more times. Like,
yeah.
we still don't know where the BK is, so oh. Okay, there you go. There we go.
It'd just be funny if it weren't in those chests. Those 4 chests. Well, that's another small key, so it's probably on the redead. And Marco just wanted to be more humane. Oh, nope, not here.
Oh. Right hand, maybe? Or left hand, rather? We haven't seen right hand, though. Neither player did it.
But yeah, I think that was another clean Baronade fight. It would be funny if the Bimos family did have the big key. Nope, there it is!
Nice.
The Bimos family was spared. I repeat, the Bimos family was spared by Marco.
Alright, well, assuming no other major malfunctions happen, should be handily in Marco's favor here.
Absolutely.
About 10 minutes or so ahead. Though, I mean, that's 20 minutes that Alex made up, so...
Yeah.
Hey, can't feel too bad about losing to that. Yeah, about a 320-ish or so. It would be a little bit after that, maybe, but... Depends on how the robot RNG is here. Just lose minutes on this. And I would say that the climb from entering Gans is a little slower just because of the lobby.
Yeah.
And the Master Quest is a little silly. 2 bubbles, a knuckle, and two what is it called? Armos, yeah.
Apparently,
and then
Armos...
just a random blade trap too, just cause.
Yeah. going for spare bombs. Well, Alex will be taking no prisoners with the BMOS family.
Yeah, it's a good bomb pickup there from him. I mean, doesn't want to run into the Marco situation here. I mean, it's kind of been a bomb light seed for the most part, right? Like, you get the bomb bag, Sphere Zero, and outside of bomb chew bowling, I didn't really see any other bomb chews, right? Like one, I guess.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, no other bomb bags, really, right? Like, it's kind of weird.
Alex is also going for bow extension here.
Or just a grotto to get bomb. Like, if you're really trying to high roll, just get like one or two in there from the grass. Though Dampé grass is probably still better for that. Let's see if he gets this. It's a lot of arrows.
It's hard to tell where to shoot them.
Yeah, it's hard aiming on this. Gonna... oh. Yeah,
There
it
it
looked
is.
like... if I had to guess, he was probably too high. Didn't get low enough.
Yeah.
Because he was already kind of aiming down a little bit, and when he turned, I think he just, like, overestimated how much down he was.
Yeah. All right. First bridge is around 1651.
There are, of course, a lot of other changes in Ganon's. I don't really get to see Ganon's all too often in essay settings, I would say. So, kind of the same thing here. Don't really get to see this too often, but this room in particular has quite a few changes instead of just, you know, just a hallway.
Yeah. A hallway with a BMOS couple. Oh my god. How many big chests? Jeez.
It's like 5 or something.
And all of them are bait.
Not sure he's going to get to Rova in time before Marco finishes here, though.
Yeah.
Gonna be close. Oh, he steps in the warp and Marco finishes. Could be worse, though, for sure. And still, like, in this sort of a seed, it's kind of gonna be like that unless Alex kind of fell for the forest trap, the Deku trap. Those kind of longer seeds have that kind of, like, couple-minute gap instead of, 10, 15 seconds. Although, you can get a whole range of stuff with Randomizer. It's always great to see.
Here comes the exciting cutscene. Box. The box has dropped for us. Imagine if Elegy were in this game.
Oh. Alright, so Marco fighting Ganondorf here. Should be a relatively quick one cycle. There we go. And now for the Ganondorf fight. Well, the Ganon fight, because here he is. We've got, well... This fight usually takes about 2 minutes, including the cutscenes. So yeah, it will be before Alex reaches Twinrova. But I mean, reaching go mode in a seed like this, that's still not terrible. And this
No,
is
he made the right play and could have gotten punished for it, but did not.
Yeah.
So made up a lot of time that he missed out from skull routing. Hard to really pull the trigger unless you find the bottle, kind of like Marco did. Otherwise, you know you're just going to be short by like a few. And unless you can count the number of out-of-logic skulls, in that case, you could go for it even quicker. And yeah, you get punished for another bow somewhere, but the longer you go without it, you know, the riskier it gets, so...
Yeah.
It also depends on, like, what item like, if it was bottle that you were missing versus, like, a long shot or something for 50.
And that is 1/. Get your GGs in chat for Marco, as he'll be up against Tanjo in the next race, and Alex will be sent down to fight against Rafa. Well, it was certainly an interesting race.
For sure, it was a lot of fun to watch. We'll see if the runners want to pop in for an interview. But, yeah, very well played from Marco.
Yeah. Finishing with a time of 3 hours, 22 minutes, and 19 seconds.
That's not too far over, like, the average for the tournament, so... Not bad, considering the circumstances, for sure.
But Rafa, well, Alex will be playing the person who knocked me out of the tournament.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Kind of interesting. And you
also
also lost to Tanjo.
Yeah.
You also lost to so, like...
I was actually closer against Tanjo that time, actually.
Yeah.
If I'd stayed in Water Temple for a bit longer, I might have won. But, you know...
I think Tanjo's been pretty much on fire for most of this tournament. Like, he's been playing really well. Went 3-0 in the groups. And beat Rafa and Rob Dog back-to-back.
Yeah.
Which, those are, like, two of the strongest players, I think, in the tournament. So, at least, in my opinion. So...
Yeah, I don't think he's gone up against Rafa.
Yeah, Rafa, of course, the player with the strongest pre-tournament async that Marco actually did not play at all, and M and Ryuken, because it was optional for seeding.
Yeah.
This tournament was a little bit unique in that I wanted the players to determine how they wanted, the tournament organized and how it progresses. So we primarily focused on player voting to determine how we wanted stuff to take shape. So kind of needed that to begin with. But it's funny that Ryuken and Marco, they both ended up in the same group, and then they both were the two that came out of the group. So yeah, it just kind of just speaks to their skill level, I think, their random prowess. Which it's a randomizer. There's a lot of variance, and there's a lot of things that you could do to kind of curb that. But in the end, player skill has a huge effect on finishes.
But it won't be too much longer for Alex to finish. It's about a less than 10-minute difference between both of them from what it looks like. All right. Time to take out the skeletons here. All right, starting with Ganondorf. With just the usual. Now, I do see Alex in the waiting room. Well, of course. He's only just fighting Ganondorf and Ganon.
Some sick melee tunes.
Yes.
Some pretty
So
funny.
I mean,
they're both in melee.
yes. And I do remember Event 51, where you fight Ganondorf, Mewtwo, and Giga Bowser, so that is somewhat fitting. Although it's a different theme. And another fitting theme, this is the Ing Emperor battle theme. Because there's nothing like some good old Metroid Prime 2. And that is phase 1 down for Alex. It looks like he will be just over a minute ahead. Well, over 10 minutes behind, actually.
Just about.
I was definitely off on my time, but not by much. All right, get your GGs in chat for Alex, as you'll be going down into the lower bracket, but he's still in the tournament.
Yep, still a very well played match from Alex's side, made up right about 20 minutes from his deficit early on in the seed.
Yeah. And that is a official time of 3 hours, 32 minutes, and 43 seconds. And GG's, Alexander.
GG's. That
Hey,
was
GG's.
absolutely cursed. Yet somehow
I'll
that's
say-
not even the worst seed today.
True.
Yeah, so what'd you think about that seed, Alex?
It was fun until I had to go looking for hookshot and then 50 skulls.
Yeah.
There was what, about 54 in logic? Because I skipped the 3 in the Zora's River and Zora's Domain area that were in logic. And I skipped the...
It was somewhere close to 50. Not sure on the exact number, but what?
I think it is... Yeah, 54, 53, 54, something like that.
Yeah, not a whole lot, quote unquote. Got to see some light here in the seed, which is also kind of nice. But
yeah,
the only like real thing that kind of set you back was the HBA bottle too. What were your kind of thoughts on the 50 bow? Like, obviously, you probably thought it wasn't a thing
I
early
thought maybe
on.
I would get, like, oh, maybe I'll get it. And there's like, I ran out of checks, like, going into ice. I should have grabbed some tokens on the way, but I didn't. And that screwed me over. I didn't even have hookshot for like the longest time, which didn't help.
Yeah, you just missed it the first time just because of your child routing.
Yeah, the reason I did that too was because I was thinking, oh, I'm sick. I'm gonna get this bottle.
Yeah.
Like this Weirdo's letter. It's obviously gonna be on Bomb Chew Bowling. Nope.
I mean, you're kind of priced in at that point. You don't have sons, so that's kind of a large issue in itself. In terms of your routing and stuff and what you want to accomplish. I mean, the nice thing was that you had child spawn in market. I'm not sure if you knew that at that point.
Yeah, I did. I
You
was
did?
using
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, it's just it's a little unfortunate for that one, but in terms of like the 50 skulls, I mean, it was 30-minute difference between you and Marco. He made out back about 2/3 of that just in the last half of the seed. So I think it was really well played, and I know there was a lot going on, but at least the seed kind of ended once you got the bow for the most part. You know, you still had to get the HBA dens. That was the only other like large spot where
I knew
you saved a bunch of time.
that that Dins had to lock fire arrows or something like that because of where the
Yeah.
the iron boots, and like I knew there wasn't going to be much else in fire. Plus, I was getting really annoyed I was missing the trick, so I was like, nope, not coming back.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, Marco kind of just went forest instead of HBA first. He even had 4s in forest, so definitely could have gone HBA first and then gone to forest if he wanted to, but I don't know.
was in forest without a bow.
So was he.
Yeah, he was too at the first time getting both hammer and long shot. And
He's like,
then
yeah,
he just
I
went
was not-
back, but Kakari's sword was on Bam Ganon, so nothing in Deku, of course, but you know.
Yeah. I knew that there was like not much point in me doing that. I was like, I'm gonna do HBA first because I just finished Water Temple. I know that HBA is in logic, so I'm probably gonna get some stuff along the way. And I did. I got lucky with that one. And it's like, well, I already have Water Temple beat. Why don't I just hand in, go and get into Shadow Temple? And then, wow, finding that Ruto's ladder just clicked everything. It was then made clear that was Lens and Jabu.
Yeah. Don't think I really have many questions.
Yeah,
Lee?
it seemed pretty linear after just getting 50 skulls.
Yeah.
It's just
it
a
really
matter
was.
of which checks had, your 1 or 2 items that led to everything else. So
Yeah, and I kind of figured that fire arrows were once again for Spirit Small Key Logic. Classic.
yeah, how do you feel
Truly.
about your tournament position?
Honestly, I'm happy that I got as far as I did, so I still
Yep,
have at least one more round to lose.
Exactly.
And you're up against the person who knocked me out of the tournament, Rafa. Oh, he's gonna get 2 for the price of 2.
Yeah, Rafa just gonna get both you guys. Be really kind of funny, but yeah, Flush is waiting
get lucky.
for the winner of that match. Also pretty scary. Marco beat him early on, round 1.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
again, on the other side, Tanjo and Marco. One of them is most likely to win the tournament at this point. Just said that they have another match on the loser bracket winner, but still lots to play for, and quite a few matches, like 4 or 5 left. So should be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, I was wasting so much time with skulls just because I thought, no wait, 50s. There's gotta be another bow. And when I saw Nocturne's, like, well, that's probably bow locked. Let's see if we can find the other one somewhere. We did. Eventually, it was just not in the place I expected it to be.
Yeah, I thought it was funny when it was like in Jabu. It was like the ultimate middle finger. Like you had to get that 50 skull bow.
Hey, I had to go hunting for light arrows for about 30 minutes.
And of course, it's in Deku, which is behind GTG with Dins in the Strength 2 block room. And it's in the basement of Deku as well, so you just full clear expecting something, and it's like, nope. Cursed seeds today.
Truly.
This one probably was kind of fun, though. I like the skull routing for the most part. If I had that bottle sooner, that would have been nice, but take what it can get.
Tricky place. I think that about does it for us, baseball.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. That was fun, even though I didn't expect a 50 skull seed today, but that's okay. Thanks for sticking around. Trackers, Carliana and Veva, runners, Marco and Alexander Harold, and thank you to our commentators, Emo Soda and Lee Harold. Yeah, more MQ is still happening. We'll try to get restreams for that. Grand finals for the main season 8 tournament is tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. So join us for that. That'll be on ZSR. In the meantime, we're going to head over to ZSR2. They are in the middle of a Majora's Mask rando mystery tournament match. So hope you enjoy that. And we'll see you next time. Bye.